Okay, so Ayesha, I'm going to let you take it away, darling.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I just love waking up on Monday morning and seeing everyone's faces. This is so cool. So let's just start off with any wins that anyone would like to popcorn share that you may have had over the weekend, any realizations, any aha moments. Who would like to come on and share? Okay, Steve.
I made goal. I hit. I broke through my goal weight, my original goal weight. So I am by no means stopping. I'm just reassessing. I'll have a small victory, and then I will set a new goal weight. Yay!
Wow, that is awesome. Congratulations. See, that's a big one. That's a big one. So congratulations. That's awesome. Anyone else? Would anyone else like to share?
I'll share, Ayesha.
Okay.
I think we've been having a March challenge, and I think it's been great because a lot of people that have joined the challenge are not my clients yet, but I'm getting more and more interaction from them all the time. So I think that's very positive, and I'm very thankful for the challenge and for everybody who keeps posting. Even my pastor is involved in it and post from time to time, and he says it's been very motivational. So it's been really, really good. Thank you.
Wow, that just proves that what we're doing absolutely works. Fantastic, Cindy. That's amazing. Would anyone else like to share anything? Any wins? Anything you'd like to share? Okay. All right, then I guess I'm going to get started. All right, guys. So, through the power hours and everything else, we've been talking about different things that we can do, like the rocks in our calendar and just things that we're supposed to do on a daily. And that really kind of spoke to me because I know Lori keeps saying, and they keep teaching us this in the trainings about consistency. Are we consistently showing up? And, as leaders, as we do, so will our team, right? So are we consistently showing up on time? Are we consistently coming up on the trainings? Are we consistently showing up? That's the biggest thing. To me, these are all really good hallmarks of integrity and leadership. Are we doing what we say we will do? Are we being true to our word? So to that effect, I have Simon Sinek, because I'm a huge fan of his, and I found this fantastic video. So I'm going to share that with you. And then we'll do a couple of journaling questions on that, just things to kind of give pause to, maybe think about, reflect on. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and hopefully this is going to work. All right. Okay. Lori, I'm going to need some support here.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, gotcha. There.
You just needed me to say, okay.
All right. So here we go, guys. Let me present. And hopefully you'll all be able to see this. All right, just loading. So this is Simon Sinek, Leadership Explained in 5 minutes.
Do you love your wife? Yes. Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her. Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Excuse me. Oops. All right, hang on. My bad, guys. Sorry.
Do you love your wife? Yes. Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her. Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened. It's an impossible question. But it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that it's much easier to prove over time, right? Leadership is the same thing. It's about transitions. So if you were to go to the gym, it's like exercise, right? If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. And if you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing, right? So clearly there's no results, can't be measured, it must not be effective. So we quit, right? Or if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it, like in a relationship, I bought her flowers and I wished her happy birthday, and she doesn't love me. Clearly, I'll give up. That's not what happens. If you believe there's something there, you commit yourself to an act of service. You commit yourself to the regime, the exercise. You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day. You can skip a day or two. You know, it allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape. I know it. And the same with the relationship. It's not about the events. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency, right? You go to the dentist twice a year, your teeth will fall out. You have to brush your teeth every day for 2 minutes. What does brushing your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes do? Nothing, unless you do it every day, twice a day for 2 minutes, right? It's the consistency. Going to the gym for 9 hours does not get you into shape. Working out every day for 20 minutes gets you into shape. So the problem is we treat leadership with intensity. We have a 2-day offsite, we invite a bunch of speakers, we give everybody a certificate, you're a leader, right? Those things are like going to the dentist. They're very important. They're good for reminding us or getting us back on track, learning new lessons. But it's the daily practice of all the monotonous, little, boring things like brushing your teeth that matter the most. She didn't fall in love with you because you remembered her birthday and bought her flowers on Valentine's Day. She fell in love with you because when you woke up in the morning, you said good morning to her before you checked your phone. She fell in love with you because when you went to the fridge to get yourself a drink, you got her one without even asking. She fell in love with you because when you had an amazing day at work and she came home and she had a terrible day at work, you didn't say, yeah, but let me tell you about my day. You sat and listened to her awful day and you didn't say a thing about your amazing day. This is why she fell in love with you. I can't tell you exactly what day, and it was no particular thing you did. It was the accumulation of all of those little things that she woke up one day and as if she pressed a button, she goes, I love him, right? Leadership is exactly the same. There's no event. There's no thing I can tell you you have to do that your people will trust you. It just doesn't work that way. It's an accumulation of lots and lots of little things that anyone by themselves is innocuous and useless. Literally, pointless by themselves. People will look at little things that are good leadership practices and say, that won't work. And you're absolutely right. But if you do it consistently, and you do it in combination with lots of other little things, like saying good morning to someone, that looking them in the eye. My friend George, who's a 3-star general in the Marine Corps.
Okay, so sorry guys about the mix up there. Let me just stop. Oh no, I'm not going to stop share. I can't see anyone, so I don't know what's going on. To me, this really spoke. What are we doing consistently? You know, that's really what it comes down to. And I love how Simon says it's the little things, and it's all the stuff that they tell us in leadership, you know, on these power hours. Are we actually reaching out from the heart to people? Are we actually showing up for our clients? Are we consistently providing that safe space for them? Are we consistently providing that safe space for the people that we are leading, you know, that we're coaching? Consistency is key. So I hope this spoke to some of you at least. Here are some journaling questions. So I don't know if you guys can see this. And it's just something to think about. You know, what kind of leader do I want to be? How am I consistently caring for my coaches, clients? What is the culture that I am creating in my organization? Because we're all leaders here. So let's just go off for like a couple of minutes, just journal on this, and then we can popcorn style and see what everyone finds.
level of consistency that I believe I should be attaining, then I fall into the failure. I fall below the line. And what I'm learning through this whole process of my structure and everything is the consistency with myself and with my clients. It's a process. And so each day that I choose something and I get better and better at my consistency, that's where the success lies. And I think that when I look at my clients in that with that same perception of not being perfect, but being consistent in, one habit better and better and better. So again, to me, it's a process that we're all in process. We're never going to reach perfection. But when we are in that process and we look at the consistency that we are attaining each day, then to me, that's where the victory lies. And so that's what I'm working on with myself and helping my clients to work there too. So anyway.
That's perfect. And I love what you said. It's it's a process and we're getting better and better. Just show up, Tracy. You said that perfectly. That's absolutely right. Awesome. Anyone else?
I'd like to say something. I'm just not showing my face this morning because I woke up really groggy and I still look like it. But I'm here smiling behind my screen. Hey, what kind of leader do I want to be? I want to be someone people want to hear from and look forward to hearing from. And I realized, I've still been approaching client calls like, I don't know if they're going to pick up. I don't want to bug them, even after 2.5 years. And I'm like, I need to make a real shift. And, what have I done for the last 38 years is I'm an entertainer. Why did I drop that? And, people want to hear from me as a performer. So I have to really make a conscious effort to turn it around, make it fun, but not by being interesting, but by being interested. And really, the other thing was shifting to my clients is really shifting over to more love and understanding to them. And rather than telling them, well, you should get into the book, you should, I realized even my undertone at the beginning when I was coaching was, you should do this. So I was shooting on them. And I've seen in the past year or so that I switched it over to let me see where they are and meeting them there. When Lori talks about a scale of 0 to 10, when I realize someone's at a 2, I can't get them to 10. I just need to get them from 2 to 3. So I'm working on reformulating all that. And I also feel, I want to shift that with my coaches too, and have them feel that it's a safe space to talk to me when I reach out, that I'm not reaching out to check up on them, but to say, hey, I'm here to help you. I really want to help you. This isn't about me, it's about you. So I feel that my undertone might have been, it was more of, they may have been hurting, chastising, even though that wasn't what I meant. So I'm really trying to shift it. And any of my coaches on here wants to talk to me about it, I'm happy to, because that's how I feel. I'll shut up now. Thanks. Bye.
You're awesome, Suzanne. Thank you so much for being so transparent with that. Yeah, 100%.
Hey, Ayesha,
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to know if everyone wants to put into the chat, like, what's one leadership quality that you really admire in other people? I'd like to see the words we all come up with, because this is sometimes reveals some things to us. So let's kind of put that in the chat and see. Charisma, honesty, consistency, directness, kindness, integrity, supportive and understanding, listener, transparency, trusted, listening, compassion, approachable, trustworthy, positivity, consistency, open, honest communication, vulnerability, ability to reawaken, and consistency, trusted, genuine, real. Do you guys see a lot of these words? Trust, genuine, real, vulnerable, consistent, right? Not be pushy, meeting where you're at. Now, humble. So guys, this is like, when we go back to our disc, this is also very, very important, right? Because like in leadership, we want to connect with people and speak the language to them that they understand, because sometimes we're speaking a language to them that they just don't get. And then it creates a break of trust. So, understanding the DISC is actually very, very important. And maybe we need to do another little DISC training on the Power Hour. We did one on the coffee and consistency, and maybe if you guys want to go back and watch that recording, and then maybe I don't know if anyone's on the schedule for Wednesday, but maybe we could do just maybe a Q&A. Oh, are you on the schedule, Rocio, for Wednesday? Okay, well, we'll figure out a day that maybe we want to break that up, because I think to be a very strong leader is to really understand who you're speaking to and be able to communicate in the style that they want to and can understand. So it's not always just my style, the way I like to be talked to. It's really about how can I partner with that person so that they can clearly understand what I'm saying. So that has been very, very helpful for me. And when I'm starting to talk to someone, that's the first place I'm going to. I'm looking for the soft skills. I'm looking for, are they speaking fast and direct? That means I should speak fast and direct. Are they speaking a little bit more slow and they're speaking a little bit more about heart and compassion and love and all of those things? Then that's where I want to go too. I want to speak a little slower to those people. I want to understand who I'm talking to. And really, you guys, this is the biggest game changer in communication style with whoever, whether it be a client or it be a coach that you're wanting to lead. This is the big deal. So anyway, okay, sorry, Ayesha, I kind of jumped in, and I love this topic.
That's awesome. All right, so I've got a couple of things that we can do today. So of course, an engagement post. As you guys know, I have a weird sense of humor, and I actually experimented with this last night, and we got a lot of responses. So let me just share this. I'll drop it in the Dufresne support thing as well. Let me just share my screen so you can see this. Where am I sharing screen? Here I am. Okay, so it's amazing. I've discovered how evil people can be. So here's something you can drop. You're a burglar, but you can only steal things that are mildly inconvenient for your victims. What are you taking? So I put remote, someone put it started up a lot of really funny conversations. I thought this was a really good engagement post, and I'm going to put it in the Dufresne support thread if you want. No, in the Hensi coach group. Well, whatever. They'll tell me what to do. This is the next thing. Again, this is funny. It's around health. However, it can start a lot of conversations. And you can play with it. I'm actually going to do something. I'm going to make a story out of it and break it up. But you can kind of take the same concept and kind of use that if you like, or just post this as is. And I have a challenge for you guys. Be bold. Go do a live today. It's funny. Yesterday, I had someone who came back. She was a client of mine who started with me in 2019. And then she dropped off because someone told her, oh, you should do Weight Watchers. So she went off and did Weight Watchers. Then someone said, oh, you should do Noom. So she went off and did Noom. And now she's come back full circle, because here's where she really saw all 4 components and how she really got real results. And she loves the community. So I asked her, I said, hey, so what was the tipping thing? And she knew me when I used to get sick every 2 to 3 months for a month at a time. That's how unwell I was before I got on program. And now, because I've been posting, oops, excuse me, that was not a technological glitch, that was a clumsy glitch. Now that I've been posting, she actually said, I'm so jealous. I see you living your life now. I'm so jealous. And that's what I want. So when we do lives, or when we post about our lives and we show up physically, like on Facebook, on social media, people are watching and they're seeing that and they're like, And she hasn't commented, guys, since 2019. We are now sitting in 2021. And she finally reached out and goes, okay, I'm ready to come back. So even though you may not see the results right away, I promise you it works. I promise you. And the people that we need to reach to, we reach to them. So that's it. Have a fabulous day. Have an incredible, posting, and have fun with it. So do a live, guys.
Thank you, Ayesha. This was amazing. Love, love, love. Good job. So if this is your first power hour, what we do is we just mute ourselves and silently work together and use this time as accountability to get some work done and spread some hope to people, send some messages out, do some posting and all the above. So, all right, guys, thank you again, Ayesha. This was awesome. So we've got about 40 or about 35 minutes on the clock. We'll go ahead and mute ourselves now.